Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, where last time we had an epic fight with Daskari himself, in which we were able to defeat him, using our devilish powers, and we came back here to Dresden, and we delivered a speech on our plans, our future plans, and all of that good stuff. We're still reeling a little bit about all the things we've done, but we have some meetings to attend to now before we can get to all the really good stuff. Hopefully, the really good stuff. But yeah, we declared that we'd be leaving Dresden and we'd be ascending. So I don't know what that means for all of Barrett's personal relationships, namely Arushale. I don't know if she'd want to go to hell for us, but we'll find out what happens. I don't know if she'll even have anything to say. We'll see what the game gives us. But right now, Captain Odin's here, talking about Mr. Cora, who... come on, man. I just killed Daskari. You think I'm worried about Cora? Commander, although you were once again victorious in your last encounter with Cora, I'm worried. We've been interrogating the prisoners, and some interesting information has come to light. It seems Cora intends to fundamentally alter his strategy and be on the defensive next time we fight. That is uncharacteristic of him. Indeed, it's uncharacteristic of demons generally. For the most part, they'd all prefer a ruthless onslaught. Our enemy seeks to counter us with a robust formation, overwhelm us with ranged assaults, and grind our attacks to dust, one after another. Opposing demons who fight defensively is unknown territory, and we must be prepared for it. I suggest we train our infantry in a way of withstanding enemy shots, which should secure our victory in a ranged duel. Huh. What's this I'm hearing? The demons are afraid and want to fight on the defensive? Perfect. Let them stand there and wait while our cavalry mows them down. The demons intend to fight in a disciplined manner? A plan destined for failure. We will send our infantry out to meet them, and then see who blinks first and attacks. Once they have a good grip on our infantry's throat, we will surround their entire force and crush it. So the demons have decided to play with us. Well, they don't know who they're dealing with. Give me, let's see, even a few daring riders, and I'll put the kibosh on this Cora's whole strategy, no matter how great a general he is. I've defeated Cora once, and I'll do it again. That's what I'm hoping for, but I would advise against underestimating our opponent. Cora is like an angry old wolf. Yes, he growls and grins like the others, but he's much smarter, more perceptive, and more experienced than the rest of his kind, and he learns. He's learned from his mistakes, and now he wants to radically reevaluate his tactics. If you think this is normal behavior for a demon general, you're mistaken. Cora may well present us with some unpleasant surprises when we next meet. And to hear my advisors? Sela? We don't even need a strategy. It works great for us if the demons want to stand there like statues and defend. Our cavalry is fast and deadly. Containing the enemy is all we need to do to turn the whole defensive tactic into we walked right into a trap and we can't get out. So in essence, we're suggesting we place the burden of winning this battle solely on the cavalry, which means the bulk of our losses will be the most valuable and least recoupable troops. It would be wiser to set the demons on the infantry. I kind of agree. Reggie, what's your proposition? I haven't the slightest doubt that the demons will fail to change their own fundamental nature, and thus will not suddenly become a disciplined army capable of either restraint or the execution of complex plans. We'll send the infantry out against the enemy, close, a stone's throw from their ranks. The demons' discipline will falter. They will be tempted by the bait and break formation. Then we attack with everything we have and crush them. Cora thinks he can play our rules against us. That will be his fatal mistake. Greybor? There's this trick called Brat on a String. Imagine some guards standing watch. A snotty urchin walks up to them, calls them every name that he knows, throws a handful of ox manure at them, and darts into the alleyway. Could you resist the temptation to chase after him and grab him by the ear? No one resists, and in the alleyway, obviously, they find me with an axe in each hand. I fulfilled a number of contracts by catching the victim's bodyguards with a brat on a string, which got me thinking, maybe it'd work on a bigger fight too. A few riders prancing around on their steeds, shouting obscenities, their every gesture just begging, run after me, catch me, kill me. You think the demons will resist the urge? they'll forget every order they were given and charge forward. If I may point it out, this tactic seems reckless. A battle plan shouldn't rely on the success of a few daredevils. Captain? The demons want to adopt a defensive stance? Well, that's their business, but it's no reason to change our own strategy. The battle will turn into a ranged duel. We'll move our infantry ahead as a tempting target for enemy fire. I'm certain our soldiers will do their duty with distinction, and while they're launching one pointless volley after another into the shield wall of our infantry, our sharpshooters will be felling them one by one. Treating our soldiers as if they were pawns? Vile. Alright, so, Sela, I'm probably not going to choose yours. All cavalries gain contained enemy ability. The unit's next melee attack will reduce the target's speed to 0 for 1 round. It's actually kind of nice, but not exactly what I'm looking for. All infantry gets bait. All units in a 3x3 area will try to move toward this unit and attack it for 1 round. This is a mind-affecting effect. I like that with the shield bearers. That's actually a really good thing right there. Taunt ability. Okay, so that's a taunt for the cavalry. And juicy target ability. All enemy ranged units will be able to attack only this unit in the next round. I like Reggie's. As usual. I will ensure discipline in the ranks is improved. That's what the infantry is for, to be the shield that takes the mightiest blow. Wouldn't you agree? Thank you for your time, Commander. I will get to briefing the officers on our new strategy at once. Once all the preparations are finished, I'll be at your disposal again. Okay.
Let us press on.
All right. Let's take a look at us. Do we look different? No, it's just, I think it might just be like some of the buffs we have on. But damn, we look cool. I think so anyway. Alright. What's next? Alright, and we're back. How's everybody doing? So this is actually taking place, the first 7 or so minutes I did about a week ago in the last session. So this is a bit of a sort of a double intro here, or second intro. But welcome back, everybody, and here I am again. I've got my tea, I've got my water. I have a little bit of a sore throat, so I was trying to put this off for as long as possible until my throat felt better, but not much I can do about it. We're just gonna have to go on. But if I'm a little, I feel fine now, but if I get a little quiet later on, that'll be why. Hopefully all the drinks I have at my disposal are going to help. But the show must go on. And we're getting close to the end, I think. I feel like we're getting pretty close to the end. We're in the end game. So the last steps. The long history of the world wound that began in the land of Sarkoris must likewise end here. The commander has matters to take care of in Dresden, but it is merely a waypoint to the final stretch. Launch the final assault on the Threshold Fortress. At the last moment, when all seemed lost for the Crusaders, the commander was able to tip the scales in his favor. The demon lord Dascari was brought down in the grand battle of Eyes, and now the Crusaders stand ready to assail the main bulwark of the world wound armies, the Fortress of Threshold. Okay, the last chapter, yeah. It seems like that's going to be the end. So let's see here. We also got to find this. I don't know where this guy's at. And we need to get in the prison and save the Hand of the Inheritor. We also need to go deal with, I guess, don't got to deal with Medjediah, but we need to talk to him again. We've got the riddles to do. We've got to go do Finian's quest, which I think that might be what we do now. We've got to capture all the regions of the World Wound and develop all aspects of the Crusade to the maximum. And we need to do insignificant losses, which I think is just a thing. We also got this key crystal. The key crystal resembles crystals used by Irila Vorlish in her laboratory. It is strange to see such an item in Eyes, far away from the magical device with which it likely belongs. So for that, do we have to find our way back to her laboratory? I don't actually remember how we got into her laboratory. I don't remember where we went for that. Restore an ancient cloak, right? and pursuit of the past. So we got all that to do. But right now, we need to go talk to everybody. Queen Galfrey's here, so that's who we're going to talk to first. Because,
Godspeed.
you know, we have... Oh, I didn't even realize we have wings now. Look at that. Look at that. Man, we look like something. I think we look kind of cool. The backpack kind of, on the back kind of messes with it a little bit, I think. But I think it looks kind of neat. They could be a little bit more, I don't know, firm. They look a little flimsy, like maybe a costume or something. But I guess their wings, I guess they're supposed to be flimsy looking. Anyway, Queen, how do you like my new look? Do you like a man with wings? Queen Galfrey. Galfrey greets you with a friendly smile. Thank you for coming to speak with me, and thank you once more for forgiving me. It's taken a weight off my shoulders. I can now breathe more easily. I know I have no right to complain to you about my experiences. I bear the blame for what happened, but I want you to know, not a day passed that I did not think about you. And I also want to say that I consider you my friend. She extends her hand to you. No matter what trials await you in the future, you can always rely on me and all of Mendev. Just a friend? Kiss Galfrey's hand. Shake Galfrey's hand. I'm glad to be your friend, my queen. Yeah, I think obviously before Ruchelet, he probably would have gone number 1 if we had gotten this far. Kissing her hand, that's pretty respectful while still like showing affection for her. But no, I think after everything we learned about the fact that she did purposely send us there to get us out of her own way, or out of her own ambitions, with possibly the hope that we would accomplish the mission. We do feel a little hard done by with her, so I'm okay with being her friend. She is the Queen of Mendev. I respect her right to rule, and all of that. I'm glad to be your friend, my queen. Shake her hand. Together we will defeat the world wound. You have Mendev's support, Commander. Lawful requires Aeon's path. Okay. I wonder if she's committed. I guess she has probably committed a crime now. What awaits us at Threshold? We can only guess, but I am not fond of guessing, she says, steel in her voice. The Threshold Fortress is the source of our troubles. It was where this all began, and it is where this must end. But in the 100 years of Crusades, we still haven't the slightest idea what it has become. The raging magical energies so heavily altered it that no spell or living scout have been able to approach it. What are you going to do after our victory? Perhaps I'll plant nasturtiums and get a canary? I really don't know, Commander. Right now I'm looking at the looming storm clouds. As to what comes after, let's worry about it after. I have to go. Good luck to you, Commander, in everything and always. Okay. Reggie? Thank you. Arabeth? Okay. Just checking with everybody. It's not looking like they're going to have anything new to say. So let's go ahead. We need to rest, it looks like. Maybe we should rest after we've explored everything. I guess it doesn't really matter when I rest. Yeah, we're already over here. We'll do it after we explore the city. Like I said, I don't think this is in a new chapter, so I don't suspect people are going to have a lot of new stuff to say. But we do need to go talk to the storyteller. Speak with Medjediah here, see if he says anything. See if Holrun and Staunton are out here, see if they say anything. Did we find anybody else in Eyes? I don't think so. I don't think so.
We march ahead.
Man, we look... It's crazy to see that. Hey, Medjediah, you like my new look? Commander? Nope? Okay. He likes my new look. He's just too shy to say anything. I wonder how Ruchelet will like look at our banner. Look at that thing. Hell yeah.
Our path leads on.
Storyteller, I found a page. Yes, you're right. The storyteller clenches the pages you brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. Everything is ready for the merging for merging the planes. Baphomet's runes are drawn on the floor of the laboratory. The purple flame of the heart of the tower, this is what I call the crystal now, is pulsating under the influence of secret spells. If I stop to think about it, the pulsating flames echo the beating of my heart. But I don't want to think. It took me too long to decide. If I think for just a moment, I might stop. I chose the Abyss as the plane to merge with Galarian. This is the last gift to my former friend, who is concerned about the imminent destruction of the plane, whose fate I will tie to the dying Galarian. Truth be told, I am not completely sure I will succeed. This is another reason to choose the Abyss. Hardly anyone will grieve if it suddenly shares Galarian's fate. Acrid smoke of burning chemicals stings my nose. My eyes are watering. I haven't rested for several days. I take a step back and almost trip over an empty wine bottle. I came to the end of my supplies days ago, but regardless, my mind is clear and my thoughts are sharp. I stare into the heart of the tower and whisper a magic command. Time to begin. How long has it been since you last saw your friend? The storyteller waves you off. A year? 2? Maybe 10? I didn't keep track. What does it matter now? I spent that time working. I checked and double-checked every line of the spells for every symbol. I'm almost sure the merging will be a success. Do you know anything about what happened to Kenny? He is no longer of any interest to me. The storyteller's voice is sharp and unpleasant. He is a traitor. He betrayed me and our dream. The storyteller is silent for a while, moving his lips without a sound. But I still miss him sometimes. I miss the times when we were captivated by our idea and each other. When I enjoyed respect in Illusionera. When someone needed my advice and service. Who would have thought that 17 years spent in the Abyss would be my most cherished memories? Please continue. Symbol to symbol, word to word, gesture to gesture. The merging begins. I feel the wind of the Abyss on my face and smile. I can do it. I will do something no one else has ever done before. I am the last great archmage of Kionen. But now is not the time to relax. I must keep my mind away from idle thoughts. Thoughts are also important in my experiment. My lips read one spell. My hands weave another, and I say a third in my mind. I feel pain, as if I am being torn in half. My essence, my entire being, my identity is about to change, filled with the energies of the Abyss. I will stop being a Galarian. I will become a new creature, half elf, half demon, a stranger to both planes. The fabric of the world grows thin before my eyes. I see legions of demons gnawing at each other, ripping each other's throats. I see the minotaurs of the ivory labyrinth sitting around the fire, honing their giant axes. I inhale the forgotten smells of Illusionera's sewage. I hear the impertinent buzzing of locusts from their rasping rifts. I raise my hand to complete the merge and connect Galarian and the Abyss forever. As if on cue, demons, minotaurs, and even locusts turn to me. They freeze before the path opener. I hear Discari's whispers. Sense Baphomet's loathsome grin. Feel Nocticula's curiosity and attention. The demons are ready to invade Galarian, to torment and kill everything that didn't perish in Earthfall. They will degrade the remains of my world until nothing is left. Is that what I really want? My hand freezes. Do you want to stop the merging? The storyteller doesn't seem to hear you. I understand. All this time I was deceiving Kenny and myself. I never wanted to save Galarian. The perishing empires of my world are just empty words to me. I was not interested in the lives that would be lost. Life takes its course. People are born and die. Kingdoms rise and fall to ashes, and even gods have their final days. Those are the laws of the world, and it is not for me to oppose them. However, not a single life passes without a trace. Not a single people disappears completely. While the memory of them lives, while their culture, language, and art remains, civilization lives as well. I never wanted to save the people of Galarian. I only wanted a handful of survivors to keep the memory of Galarian alive. When the demons invade Galarian, they will destroy the very memory of it. They will burn whatever is not burned, and desecrate what can't burn. Their invasion spells death for Galarian, and I almost destroyed something that must never perish. The purple flame of the heart of the tower burns my eyes. The storyteller gulps nervously. I carefully lower my hand, allowing the spell to disperse. The elf seems to have aged a few hundred more years, his face thinner. I almost destroyed Galarian. In my pride, I could have put an end to my world, just to become the path opener, to prove my title of the last Archmage Kyonin, even if only to myself. I don't know what to say in my defense. Yeah, this is the same thing. So he almost did what Arilu did. Thank you for your stories. Alright, there's still more though. Okay. So, yeah, at first when we started down this path, I thought maybe whatever he did made it possible for Arilu to do what she eventually did. Like maybe she or he brought the planes closer together. But it seemed like he stopped at the last moment. Although, maybe he didn't. We still have some pages to find. Don't know where they'll be. Let's take a look at the map, see if there are any new people on it. We haven't talked to Krennic in a while. Maybe we'll go talk to Krennic. I want to go talk to Arushale, see if she says anything about my wings. She probably won't. There's Holrun, so we need to go talk to him too, because he's new here. Let's go over to Krennic first. And then we'll also stop by the merchants and sell whatever we have. Damn, we look awesome. The more I see it, the more I like it. Do you really think selling yourself to one lower plane in order to defend Galarian from another was a good idea? In 30 years or so, we'll have to fight off a new invasion, this time from hell. I'm done helping you. Farewell. The kobold briskly tears off one of his arm scales. A golden rune inscribed on the back of the scale shimmers, and Krennic begins to dissolve into thin air. Interesting. I'm still an enemy of the world rune, but you are just a deserter. Don't come here again. Don't waste your breath. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. A golden scale, huh? On the backside of a scale. Interesting. Okay, so that's something I'm gonna have to figure out on another playthrough, I guess, is what Krennic's story is. Maybe if you play as a dragon, you'll learn more about that. Or the dragon path. Let's see. All of this crap. What did I just sell there at the end? That bow? Or that? The Devastator. An Elven Curve Blade. That sounds cool. But I don't have anybody that uses that. I have nobody that uses any of these. Rude Stopper. We'll keep that. Might be useful at some point. Wrath of the Creator. Does Greyboar use those? He might. A light shield. Nobody uses that. Heavy shields. Immaculate Petal. They got a new model for that. Neat. Spellbreaker. Tower Shield. Animalistic Perseverance. This is a good, Actually, would that be good for Woljif? Woljif can't wear armor. Never mind. Barding of Elder Beasts. Don't think we need that. I think that was the replacement. Something we got replaced anyway. Full bailing grants plus 1 natural armor, enhanced by blah blah blah. Now I think our beasts are good. Sell all of this stuff. There we go. Alright, we got Ring of Ghostly Pathways here. Don't need that one. Oh, they got new models for these too. Cool. Now, you guys did advise me to maybe do a Charisma headband, but we don't have any good ones. So we won't do that. Those lands right there. I don't need any of those. Don't need these. Yeah, I think that's good. We are so rich. Filthy rich. There are a lot of stuff in here we could use. Like this is summon. One charge. We're gonna have to use that. Doesn't really say what it does unless I just read it too quickly. We have this. Permanent increased intelligence. We'll need to use that with somebody. Okay, we have all the books too still we gotta read. Definitely need to do that before the final mission. Now I do have the DLC. The DLC just came out a couple days before recording this. I would love your guys' opinion, because do you think I should do it as Barrett, or should we create a new character for it? I'm leaning towards we do it as Barrett, but I don't know this. Like, I didn't really look up anything about it, so I don't really know what the story is. Is it assumed that you're playing it as the same character, or is it assumed more that it's a new character, like another mythic character? I don't know. What's this? The names of the Great Crusaders. Oh, yeah. There they are. Oh, is Lan here somewhere? No, these aren't. These are the backers, right? I'm pretty sure. All right, Holvin. Holvin? There he is. Greetings. The old Inquisitor greets you with the proper level of respect, but no more than that. Okay. Some nobles painting there. Alright, so we'll go talk to... I doubt Arushale is going to have anything to say. But maybe she does. Who knows? We both have wings now, right? That's cute. And then we rest and go on from there. I think we're going to do Finian's quest next, though. I haven't talked to Finian in a long time. Maybe we should talk to Finian, too. Let's do that right now. Nope, nothing new. Just go through here and make sure that there isn't anything new. Okay.
We march ahead.
Why is she so dark, too? Is that one of the... It's probably one of these spells, right? It's probably Stone Skin. That must be it. Ursula does not say a word. She just traces your cheekbone delicately with the tip of her fingers, smiling affectionately. All these years, she has been yearning for human touch. Yep. Okay. Yep, we both have wings. We're cool. We're made for each other. Rest. Kind of. Not really, but... Really the only other romance that... I guess Camellia could have made sense now that I'm evil. But, I mean, I would have had to let her go before I was evil. Because if you were lawful evil, what she was doing might be something a devil would do, right? You know, not using the, ends justify the means sort of thing. Okay, we're going to be traveling, so we want our... What is it called? Skullberry pie? No. Taco? Can we not make it? It was this, wasn't it? No. What was it that I cooked? It was this. Cheese crostata. There we go. Cook that. And let's get another spell going. Another mind blank. And begin resting. Arushale, I think Soot likes me. Why do you think that is? You're good, and you have wings. She probably thinks you're a big, beautiful bird. I doubt that, but... Are we gonna learn what Soot is all about? Like, her goddess and everything? Alright, now we're back. Sorry, I didn't mean to slam my mug down like that. And now we're back to our normal colors. To be honest, I kind of like this more with the stone skin. We look kind of cool. We wanted to check your weapons. You use Dwarven War Axe. That's not what this is it? No, that's an Urgosh. You could use it, though, but you're not proficient with it. We'll keep it just in case I take you with me. He's not going to be going with us on our final mission, but you never know when we might take him with us. We'll probably take the same party we took to Eyes on our final mission. So with this time, let's take you. And you. I want to take the brothers with us. I haven't taken them with me anywhere. We didn't find the Pathfinder dude for Sauciel, which is a bit worrying, and we need some healing from this group, so we'll take our main healer with Darren. And yeah, I think we're gonna go down to Finian. We're gonna help him out. The Assassin's Guild in Illusionera has lost its leader, and Greybor has proven that his spotless reputation is spotless still. Alright, so we got some stuff on the Crusade map to do, some recruitment and some of this stuff. Preachers. The Preachers have spurred many to join the Crusaders. Trainable units increased by 7%, good. Get a new decree here, enchanting the Stone of Ghostly Pathways. 1 day into Northern Lights. Okay, what do we want to do here? Probably want to do this. Strengthen Chain of Command. That'll take a day. Do the religious feasts. Let's go ahead and enchant Baphomet's Fire. Get that done. Okay, and that's everything on here that we can do, right? Yeah. So in a day, we'll have more stuff to do there. So we'll see that today, too. The end of the Northern Lights. Okay, recruitment. Recruitment. Okay, what do we got? So you're down here doing your thing. You're going to keep doing your thing. Go ahead and attack them. Guess we'll finally see where Threshold is, too. Okay, so this is just a bunch of spider swarms. So we're just gonna try and hit them all. Oh, they're one spot. Okay. This would hit them all. Fantastic damage. I love it. Get up there. You attack them. Fire at them. Okay, they don't take a lot of damage. Good. How far can they move? They can't move very far either. Okay. Move up. Move up. And we can do a fireball right here. Beautifully done. And you can't move, so you just sit there. Attack them. And this might kill them. Nope. Are they on fire? Sounded like they might have been on fire there. They were on fire, and we win. Another 1,000 points for us. Easy victory. The spider lair was ravaged by the Crusaders. Cobwebbed, covered altars of Tiscari were smashed with heavy sledgehammers. Amidst the stone shards, the soldiers discovered several magical items that were hidden inside the altars. Okay, we got Cloak of Resistance 5 and Bracers of Armor plus 8. Good stuff. Alright. So we look around here. There's Threshold, right there. Okay. One of these armies is moving forward too, right? I think it's this army right here, yeah. So that's where we were sending, what's her face? Iron. Bregweld? Something like that. There she is. Yeah, so you're done. So, I guess we'll just send you up. We need to take out this army still. We can do this now, Call to Arms. What do we want to use that on? That's the question. Mendevian Cavaliers here. Take a look at our recruitment. So why can't we recruit these guys? Is that something I'm missing? A building I'm missing or something? Infernal Cavalry. Look at these guys. Oh, those are the signifiers. Those look cool. Okay. We've got the Hell Knights down here. We'll send you back to Dresden. No need to have you there. There you go. And then Army 1. You keep going where you're going. We'll send the recruits down with the Mendevian Cavaliers. You actually do have another spot open. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. So, these guys do have a spot open in their army. So we could send... We could actually send the Hell Knights to them and just have the Hell Knights with them for now. I think we'll actually do that. So we're going to send the Hell Knights back over there. Now, we're going to send a couple units down with you. Yeah, we're going to send a couple units. And let's go ahead and do a free search here. No Hell Knights. Okay, that's alright. But we can recruit all of you. And all of you. And we can just actually split you guys off. And then... recruit you guys. And you guys are gonna try and get down here. You're not gonna try, but you're gonna go down there. And then we can recruit the monks here. What if we do this on this group here? Or just the monks? Now these guys are probably pretty strong, right? 272 hit points, 23 AC, 34 to 41 damage. How does that compare to the Hell Knights? The damage is a lot more. They are a lot better than the Hell Knights. How are they compared to these guys? These guys are better than the Hell Knights. So... So using it on this group, not this group, this group might actually be really, really good. Could just use it on them. Send these guys out to... I think I'd rather use it on the group that's going to be in this army, because I think we're going to make this Setsuna's army here. If I can do this. Yeah. So using it on maybe even these people. Because these are really good units here, I feel like, too. Or just use it on the Infernal Cavalry, I think would be good. We're going to have to wait. Can we split them now? We could. I think we're going to use it on these guys. I think we're going to do it on these guys because we can recruit these guys, right? Like, we probably don't want to do it where we just wait week after week after week after week. But we could to get their units up if we wanted to. So let's go ahead. We're going to use it on this group right here. There we go. That's a lot more of them. Still didn't increase their rank up to 10 though. That's a little disappointing, but hopefully once everybody else gets back here, we could do that. And we could actually... Oh, these guys are good too. We have quite a few good units that we could use. Well, okay. Split you guys off. And we're going to send you out to Setsuna Shy. You're going to group up there. And you guys are going to follow everybody else down to Iron here. Yeah. And you know what we could do? Their armies don't replenish or anything, right? So we should find the strongest army that they have and just use this on them. Is what I'm thinking. So we have this level 13 army here. Or this level 13 army up here. Are their two strongest? Let's use it on them. I also have a couple level 11 armies around here. Just gonna use it on them. See what happens. How badly did that damage them? It didn't really do much of anything, but... Oh well. Okay. Back to us. So, let's see. Take a look around the map. We got the Nameless Ruins. We have one mask. We still need to find 2 more masks for that quest. We got the portals down there. We got Threshold there. So these are the 2. Bladesmith and Ineluctable Prison that we need to get to. We also just have things to explore over here that might give us the pieces we need to do some of the other puzzles and stuff. The Final Veil. That's another puzzle. So we got Final Veil, Legacy of the Ancients are the 2 puzzles we have to solve still, right? Something like that. Either way, we need to start headed down here, I think. We're going to go towards the Bladesmith's workshop. So. And we don't have any teleporters over here, right? We have Lands of Yathwatch, which we've cleared a path, right? Yeah. So that's probably the closest we'll get. So let's go there. Oop, this button. Here we go. And we'll take this path because it's not been traveled before. Alright. Random encounter. Here we go.
swear it.
What do we have here? We got some minotaurs. Votaries. Is that it? Is that one there? No, that's us. Okay, we'll just go up here and stab him. Get that sneak attack. Go ahead and charge, or not charge, rage. You hit him too. Pretty good damage there. Attack him. One down. Finish him off. Good. Go ahead and bless us. Because why not? Baron. Good damage. Demon Bane. Sauciel. You'll come up here. We really need to respec you. There we go. You're gonna go after this one. Fantastic damage there. Finish him off. And we're kicking butt. Fire. There we go. That was easy. How close are we to level 20? Very close. Very close indeed. What do they have on them? Take those. Let me get this back. And scroll down. Hey, we can see this now. I wonder if that's a new change too. Okay. Let's get out of here. This way? There it is. Alright. Easy. Didn't have to use any of our resources besides a bless spell, but it's just a bless spell. We have 2 people who can use them too, so nothing to worry about. Alright. We do have this fort here. It's a little worrying. So we can't really get to Laughing Caves yet. I mean, we could go past it, but... Alright, up here. The Castle of Desires. Don't need to go in there. We're gonna go this way. Does mean we're gonna have to summon on the road. Means we're gonna have to pass through whatchamacallit. The army. First, let's just see what we have here, though.
Godspeed.
Ponies. Servants. Jubilost. Unexpected sounds break the menacing, monotonous atmosphere of the world wound. Business-like chatter, the lazy noise of ponies, the clatter of instruments, and rising above everything else, a rather expressive voice. Holy shit, it's Jubilost. A flying ship. How could you even think of proposing such a thing? Next you'll tell me we should travel by portals, or streak across the sky in a winged chariot. And don't look at me like that. I know what you mean. This cart has experienced things you wouldn't see in your worst nightmares. That it's time to retire and put its wheels up beside the fire, axle creaking as it tells its cart grandchildren stories of its wild youth. That I can afford more reliable transportation than this wreck. To this, I will say that great explorers and discoverers set out on their expeditions on foot, and they didn't complain about it. Yet you can't even survive comfortable, ground-based travel in an ordinary cart. And with that, the owner of the expressive voice turns to you and nods as if he didn't expect to see anyone else here. Jubilost Narthropple. I'm just passing through. Succeeded at a knowledge world check. The name is familiar to you. Narthropple is an eccentric gnome scholar from Absalom, traveler, explorer, popularizer of science, journalist, and author of a dozen books and countless articles. Due to his overly sharp tongue, he's been sentenced to death or exiled by no fewer than 3 or 4 nations of Galarian. Every year, new rumors surface of his death at the hands of some offended monarch or other. Damn, I wish Ninia was with us. I bet she would have known him, or at least heard of him. I've heard about you. You're a scientist and explorer, aren't you? Jubilost Narthropple, scientist, traveler, cartographer, journalist, lecturer, author of numerous books on popular science, almanacs, and breakthrough discoveries in half a dozen academic fields. And at one point, I helped stop a millennium-long conspiracy of a first-world demigod. But that's nothing. I've heard rumors of your death. Jubilost shrugs in an emphatic, dismissive way. These rumors never stop. I'm not a desk jockey, but a field researcher and a cartographer. I spend most of my time on the road, stopping only briefly to finish a paper or give a lecture. Every time the unknown of new mysterious lands swallows me, my detractors jump at the chance to spread stories of my death. I've been credited with perishing in the depths of the Eye of Abendego, meeting my end at the hands of the Whispering Tyrant when Last Wall fell, and many far less impressive deaths, such as being drowned by kobolds in a river in a place not marked on any map. Hogwash. I do not imagine myself immortal, but so far, I've been able to avoid meeting Pharasma. There's still so much to learn about this world. Jubilost's speech seems confident, and there's no reason to doubt his words, yet he mentions the fall of Lastwa as a well-known fact. But you know for certain, this nation is alive and well. You just happen to be passing through so deep in the world wound. What's bothering you? Of course, I didn't mean to say this happened by accident. Passing through simply means I do not intend to conduct extensive research or educational work here. Just make a few observations here and there. That doesn't sound in the slightest bit suspicious. The corner of Reggie's mouth twitches up slightly, which likely represents a grin. Jubilost's gaze immediately fixes on Reggie. Aha, Paralector Derenge, I presume. Over your many years of service, I've seen no fewer than 5 requests for an interview on a comment on certain events for the Independents. You've denied every one of them. What a pity. I'm no longer a Paralector, and there have been 4 requests from you. Reggie corrects him mechanically. Furthermore, I've no intention of cooperating with an individual like you under any circumstance. Some of your stunts, especially those related to the so-called freedom of speech, border on incitement. And why, pray tell me, does a representative of the Hell Knights dislike freedom of speech? Your organization claims to be the absolute bastion of law and order. I'm sure you've nothing to fear, as a free press could hardly besmirch those who have no sins and no machinations on their conscience. Jubilost's voice drips sarcasm. Reggie pauses, his pale yellow eyes boring in Jubilost. Then he shrugs. I see. After 4 denials, you decided to change tactics and use this crude method to get me to comment on the Order's activities. I must disappoint you a 5th time by not saying another word. I have one of your books. Would you mind autographing it for me? An unexpected request, but admittedly a pleasant one. Of course I will. Why not? Jubilost takes the worn book from you, and his amiable expression suddenly vanishes. Cooking Almanac of the Inner Sea by Jubilost Narthropple. A culinary almanac? Out of dozens of articles on practical alchemy, history books, geographical reference books, and brilliant political essays I've published, you chose a cookbook. Jubilost glares at you, and then sighs heavily. Of course, any recognition is good. You want a culinary almanac, so that's what you'll get. Here you go. With best wishes, the author. Nice. What's wrong with your cart? Oh, I suppose I should have led with this. Sadly, my cart is stuck, and my assistants, Jubilost casts a peevish look at the 3 gnomes shuffling awkwardly nearby, as it turns out, are completely incapable of applying the most simple practical skills in fixing the blasted wagon. I would appreciate your help, Commander. All you need to do is to attach the wheel, clear the road, and calm the poor ponies. The world wound causes them a great stress. How do you know I'm the commander? I have not introduced myself. Jubilost adjusts his glasses. Obviously, it's about my acumen. Surely you didn't expect a renowned scientist to be so ignorant as not to recognize the most significant historical figure of this region and era? You're asking me to fix your cart. Me, the commander of the 5th Crusade and wielder of mythical power. Why not? Perhaps your mythical power allows you to snap your fingers and make a new cart materialize? If not, I would be grateful if you could fix this one. Darren shakes his head disapprovingly. Your manner of conversing is audaciously arrogant. It's appalling. Jubilost narrows his eyes. I don't recall you introducing yourself, young man. Count Darren Ironday, at your service, Mr. Narthropple. Oddly enough, I've read about you. It's in a news item on high society scandals. I stumbled upon it in the cabin of the Absalom ferry, when I had nothing else with which to occupy myself. So I'm famous, even in Absalom. Darren smiles with delight. Infamous, perhaps. Not the sort of fame to be proud of, young man. Anyone can consume one too many Numerian potions and throw a wild party on the roof of a cathedral, but it's better to strive to gain renown through intelligence and hard work. I'll see what I can do. This is wonderful. And don't think of me as an ungrateful lout. I'll be sure to mention your generosity in the article I'll write about this encounter. I'm going to take some notes, and you may get started on the repairs, Commander. So, for those of you who might not have played Kingmaker, this is one of the companions from Kingmaker. Really cool guy. Really interesting character. I like him. Okay, so what are we going to use? Probably our athletics, I'd imagine. Although, I guess any of them are probably going to pass. Athletics should be the hardest one. Or the one I do. So I guess we got to do all of them, right? So trickery, fix the wheel. After 10 minutes of work and a little bit of ingenuity, the wheel slides back into place, none the worse for wear. A thought just occurred to me, Commander, says Jubilost, who barely pays attention to your attempts to repair his cart. What do you think of your place in history? You've chosen your path on your own and earned the respect of Hell, but in doing so, you left another path fascinating. This is an attempt to interview me. Perhaps my fate has been far from ordinary, but I'm satisfied with the path I've chosen and the person I've become. The way my fate has turned out and the person I've turned into, it is utter madness. I'm not going to answer your questions. You're trying to interview me? Were this an interview, I'd be asking you awkward questions. I have plenty, believe me. Jubilost looks at you through his glasses as if he knows your every secret. I could start by asking about the source of your mythical power that made all of Mendev consider you the chosen of the gods. And then move on to asking, how does it feel to be the hero in one of the greatest scams in modern history? But I'm not doing this. I'm merely satisfying my curiosity. I'm satisfied with the choice I've made, or in the person I've become. And are those forced to follow you happy? Those who depend on you? Jubilost adjusts his glasses. Or are you one of those people who goes ahead without bothering to ask the opinions of others? Then again, who am I to lecture one of the greatest figures of our time? Be on your way, and Desna will aid you. I'll just stand here by the side of the road and take some notes. Calm the ponies. Here, ponies. The ponies' eyes seem oddly intelligent. You get the uneasy feeling the ponies are playing along with your attempt to calm them, chuckling to themselves. Still, they obediently stand where they are supposed to, ready to pull the cart. Alright, clear the way for the cart. I swear to God, if we roll a 1. Oh my God. We rolled a 1. God damn it. You managed to clear some of the path. There's even a chance, albeit not much of one, that the wagon could squeeze through. That's it. I did what I could. What? Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I should be on my way. How unfortunate. I haven't yet satisfied my curiosity. But what can you do? Time waits for no one. I have the feeling there's something you're not telling me, Mr. Narthropple. There are some strange slips in your speech and demeanor. Jubilost pauses. I must admit, acting is not one of my talents. I was hoping to casually run into you, in a completely natural way, then ask a few questions. But it is tricky to appear natural when this chance encounter takes place in the middle of the world wound, and you come from the future. Jubilost pauses, again for dramatic effect. Yes, exactly as I said. Some of my friends, many in number, but acting as one, can do the most curious things to time. I humbly asked them for an opportunity to meet the legendary commander of the Fifth Crusade in person. I desperately wanted to take a few notes on such a fateful figure in Galarian's history, from my article on the Age of Lost Omens. I hope you're not angry about this small masquerade, and even if you are angry, I'm still satisfied. Best of luck to you. I hope you come to... I feel like I should ask something about that, but nope, best of luck to you. My apologies, but 1,000 more discoveries await me. I can't stay in one place too long, but I am glad to have met you. This conversation provided me with much food for thought. Farewell, Commander. Having already turned to his cart, Jubilost suddenly slaps himself on the forehead. I almost forgot. I was asked to give you this. Golden Toad. Neat. So, I don't remember the details exactly about his story in Kingmaker, but I'm pretty sure the ponies... I feel like I remember the intelligent ponies or something like that with the Fae. I don't know. It was cool seeing him again, and he gave us the Golden Toad. Let's see what that is. Golden Toad. Are you all the way at the bottom of this? Oop. No. Golden Toad. Golden Toad. Golden Toad. A toad statue made of solid gold. Looks more like an idol than a decorative figurine. Interesting. Okay. I don't remember the significance of that either. But that was cool. Running into Jubilost. Very interesting. Hide of a magical creature. And some demon blood. Anything else around here? I was not expecting to run into him. At all. Alright, well, I think that's actually going to be where we end this episode at. In the next one, we will be moving into help out. Well, let's see where we're at on the map. If we have some Crusader stuff, I might finish off with some Crusader stuff before we end. Let's see. If it's been a day. I don't know what time it is. It has not been a day, I don't think. Oh, it has been. Okay, never mind. So we have some Crusader stuff to do first. Stargazers. The artifact is complete. The commander now has a secret weapon that can be used during the assault on the Threshold Fortress. The commander will gain a powerful weapon that could one day affect the outcome of the entire war. That could be cool. I hope. I hope it is cool. The chain of command of the Crusade has been strengthened. The Staff Council requests that the Crusade leader attend their meeting and receive an update report. Cool. So, let's take a look at our ranks here. We still have a lot to go. I don't think we're going to finish this. I doubt we're going to get enough logistics in military and leadership to get to the rank 8 for all of them. Military we might get up, but the other ones? I don't see that happening, unfortunately. That is just very unfortunate. So what else do we got here? So this one was another thing, right? The disconnected data of the world moon collected by the stargazers of Pelura will not be of any help if it is not studied in detail and properly organized. It takes 14 days, so we're going to do that one too. I think Hellish Avengers, so this gets us more of those. Might want to do, but let's take a look, make sure. Yeah, okay, so we'll do that. There we go. And then let us go through and do all of these. You get down there too. And we're gonna go here. No, not there. Here. We'll go back here. And you're gonna collect all of them. And then again. Really, we still didn't get up to strength 10. Jeez. Okay. And you keep going. Don't know what I'm doing with the Hell Knights. I guess we're just gonna send the Hell Knights back to Dresden. And I don't know, I don't really feel confident in sending Setsuna against these guys. They are probably too strong for him, I'd imagine. So we're just gonna send you to meet the knights that are coming your way. I feel like maybe I should have spent my money on the, or that one power on the knights. I don't know. I think we might actually send Setsuna down south to meet with the other army and switch commanders. Okay, but that's going to be it for this episode, guys. In the next one, we are going to make our way up to the Bladesmith workshop here and deal with the Bladesmith. And then I guess if this is still open by the time we finish with that, we might go and do this too, all in one sitting. Take out both our last two big quests before the threshold, and then we have some minor quests we'll have to do. We're getting pretty close to the end. It's right around the corner. We have to do a lot of crusading battles to kill all these guys. But other than that, we should be okay. Or we should be getting close to wrapping it up. Probably, I don't want to guess, but maybe another 10 hours? And then we got the DLC to do, which, from what I read, is another 10 hours-ish. Maybe a little less. But yeah, until the next episode, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.